Welcome to Online Games Mentor. If you are a gamer, you are in the right place. Make sure to subscribe for tips, guides, reviews, and strategies for all your favorite games.
Hey, welcome to my Rise of Kingdoms Which Civilization to Choose guide. So I'm putting together a little video here going through each of the different civilizations and which should you choose. Well, the answer is going to be based on your playstyle. There isn't one best civilization, as they are balanced civilizations. However, they all have their strengths and weaknesses. So let's click on our profile and click on this little arrow thing beside civilization. So as you can see, choosing the right civilizations when playing Rise of Kingdoms is important because it costs 10,000 gems to switch. However, you can switch and you should get a free civilization change item when you're first playing the game. I believe it's one of the beginning events or something, you get one. So if you make the decision you're not happy with, don't worry, you should be able to get a free change. But after that, you're going to have to pay 10,000 gems, or I'm going to show you another way. If you go to your alliance and you go to shop, you can pick up a civilization change item, but it costs 2 million alliance shop tokens. So, which is quite a lot, but I have 3 million, so I could get one if I wanted to. Anyways, so let's go back and look at the different civilizations. So currently I am Japan, but we're going to start in the front here with Rome. So the civilization you choose is going to make a difference on the buffs that you get for your civilization and your special unit and the appearance. So starting off, if you choose Rome, you're going to get Scipio Africanus. So he is a good free-to-play leadership commander. I really do like Scipio. I always max him out. He's good for conquering other cities. So for the Glory of the Empire buff, he increases infantry defense by 5%. Your troop march speed increases by 5%. And your food gathering speed is increased by 10%. The special unit you get will be an infantry unit called the Legionary, and you can get your special units here at the, you can see here, so I am Japan right now, so you can see how there's a special little border. This is at tier 4, you can get your specialized unit. It basically is it's better than your average infantry unit. They have better attack, better health. Some units will have better defense. So tier 4 and tier 5, that will be the elite samurai. So if you go into the next, say stables for example, you see how there's not a border there. That's because there's no special unit. It will be the standard unit for all civilizations. So let's get back into our guide here. Let's go over to Germany. Germany, let's start with the buffs. You get an increased cavalry attack by 5%, a troop training speed by 5%, and an action point recovery is increased by 10%. The special unit you're going to get with Germany is the Teutonic Knight, and you get Hermann as your starting commander. He is a commander that has defensive bonuses for your garrison, and he also has an archery talent tree as well. So the archery doesn't quite line up with your cavalry, but it's just your starting commander. Whatever starting commander you choose, there is a beginning event that helps get you sculptures, which helps you upgrade your commander. But it's, once you're kind of mid-game, it doesn't matter too much, as you'll be starting to max out all of your epic commanders. And if you're a pay-to-play kind of player, then you'll start focusing on your legendary commanders. So these epic commanders that you start with won't matter as much because people will be focusing on the legendary. And it does come down to your play preference. So let's go to Britain. We got Boudica, and if I am butchering their names, I do apologize. I'm not going to try and figure out how to pronounce every name in this game. So the buff is the sun never sets. You got increased archer attack by 5%, which matches well with the special unit, longbowman. You get troop increased training speed by 5%, and your garrison can hold 20% more allies. So if you like archery, then this would be a good starting point, as you can pump out more archers and you can set more archers on defense. And Boudica is a pretty good commander all around for fighting. So I just want to make another note right here. So if you look at the picture of the different civilizations, this is how you're, the middle building right there, that's how you're going to look on the map. So if you're more worried about appearance and you kind of care more about how your city hall is going to look and how it's going to show up on the map, then that could be another consideration. So let's go over to France. Starting commander is Joan of Arc. She's an excellent gatherer and support commander. So I maxed out her gathering until I max out all my gatherers, and maybe I'll switch her over, but for now I have her set to gathering. So they have increased troop health by 3%, a 10% bonus to gathering wood, and a 20% hospital healing speed. And their special unit is a throwing axeman, which does fall under infantry. So France, if you are French, there you go. Whatever you guys want, I'm just joking around. Let's switch over to Spain here. We got Pelagius. Again, if I'm saying these names bad, then make fun of me in the comments. Special unit is the Conquistador, and the increased cavalry defense by 5%, so that matches up good with the special unit. Pelagius has excellent cavalry talent tree, so he will be good in combination. So if you're a cavalry focus, you might want to go Spain. Experience gained from barbarians and other neutral units is increased by 10%. So you'll be able to level up your commanders 10% quicker than everyone else from farming barbarians. And you will produce 20% more resources in your city. So let's go over to China. Starting commander is Sun Tzu, the Art of War. You increase troop defense, that's all troops, by 3%. Action point recovery by 5%, and your building speed is increased by 5%. So if you are infantry focused, this might be good, just because Sun Tzu is pretty good with infantry, but like I said, it applies to all troops. So he also is a good garrison commander, and he's good on the field battle as well. Their special unit is an archer unit called Chukonu, and let's head over to Japan. So I'm currently in Japan. That was because I entered my first KVK, which is Kingdom vs. Kingdom, and I wanted the increased troop attack by 3%. I wanted the increased scout march speed by 30% to scout other people's cities, and increased gathering speed by 5%. It was in a phase where I do need to gather lots of resources. Now I more or less need more speed ups and resources. So because I don't spend too much money on this game, I do need speed ups more than resources. So the special unit is Samurai, which is an infantry unit, increased infantry attack. And I like their building, so hey, why not, right? Oh, did I skip over the commander? I did. Mostly because I'm not going to try and pronounce that. I'm not even gonna, guys. I'm gonna butcher it bad. So, yeah. Alright, let's go to Korea. Ilujai Mondeok, I don't know, sure. Balance of yin and yang buff increases archer defense by 5%, hospital capacity by 15%, and research speed by 3%. Right now, I have a seriously long time of research, and I'm debating to switch to them just for the 3% bonus in research speed, because you can stack so many buffs. There's runes and there's kingdom titles, and you can get an increased buff by research speed, but it's so long that 3% will make quite a difference. Okay, their special unit is an archery unit. And Iluji is a great garrison commander. I haven't maxed out under that right now. So let's go over to Arabia. We got Baybars, and special unit is the Mamluk, which is a cavalry unit. Increases cavalry attack by 5%. The buff, the Boundless Oasis. Damage dealt to barbarians and other neutral units by 10%. and damage dealt by rallied armies by 5%. So if you are someone who maxes out their castle and has the biggest rally in your alliance, you might want to go Arabia, because that 5% rally buff is pretty amazing. He is a good commander for cavalry. I like his Black Panther spell or whatever it is. He freaking can get from fight to fight super quick. So he's a good field combat commander. Let's go over to the Ottoman Empire. We have got Osman the First. He, as your starting commander, he's a great conquering commander. That's what I have him set as, to attack other people's cities. Special unit is an archery unit, Janissary, which matches up with the Realm of King buff that they get, which increases archer health by 5%. And they have a troop march speed increase by 5%, and active skill damage by 5%. So when your commanders have a skill damage ability, that damage will be increased by 5%. Let's head over to Byzantium. We got Belisarius, who's an awesome commander for cavalry. Special unit, which is a cataphract, which matches up really well again with the heavenly light, increases cavalry health by 5%. So this is an amazing cavalry focused civilization as well. You have a 10% stone gathering speed boost, and your hospital capacity is increased by 15%. So your less troops will die and more will go to the hospital. So I hope you like this guide on how to switch your civilization, kind of get a buff overview of each of them, an idea of what the commanders are doing. If you have any more tips you want to throw in the comment section on your civilization of choice, throw it down there, start the discussion. And if you guys like my videos, like it, subscribe to the channel. I'm glad you watched to the end. Props to you guys. And I'll see you in our next video. Take care.